Hello and welcome to the Austrian Grand Prix. This is Formula One Go PC League Tier 1 and it's the sixth race of the session. We're riding along with Siverianti, who's running third in the championship. With the latest standings as after the Mexican Grand Prix. Lucas is currently running for Alpine and stands ninth in the championship with 28 points. Ahead is Warrior, who's currently on positional pole. He's he's sixth in the championship with 37 points. Today we have the top six, no, the top seven in the championship and Lucas. Ooh, missed it. We'll have to try again. No, spins. Lucas is having some trouble with the car in the truck. This is Sines, who's second in the championship, driving for the Haas, 1 point behind our leader, Jody, who's in the pits and running for Alfa Romeo. Gaming Pace is on a quick run. Let's see how high he can get. This is the fastest lap for Siberianti running in the Ferrari. Closely matched with Warrior, just a little more than a hundredth of a second. And with a little more of 5 minutes left in the session, we have Lookbot has provisional pole with 1 minute 5 seconds point one. Siberianti closely follows 2 tenths behind, and also Warrior. They are pretty tight. Here we see Warrior doing a. I don't think this is a fast lap. He was a little bit up on the first second, not so much. Behind comes Serial, 3 tenths of the pace, and Gaming Pace, 4.5 tenths of the pace. Still to settle time is Joji, the current leader in the championship, and Sines, the second in the championship. I think Sines is about to start a fast lap, though. Let's ride around. Full battery deployment takes the white line. In front has Zerial. Gives a tight exit. Moves to the right. Prepares for this very wide corner. I don't think Serial is helping much because of the dirt here. This will be very tricky in this last pair of corners. Serial is preparing for his lap, and we'll see. Will it be enough? Yeah, it is. Almost half a second ahead of Lucas, and therefore our current pole sitter. Let's see what Serial does in front. It was a slow exit of turn 2. Oh, I think no, I think that's turn 3 after they added. Oh, he was really wide after they added that kink on the uphill as turn 2, which isn't really a turn. No, he completely lost this round, and he will let Sinus through, and we will ride along with Warrior. Warrior has been complaining about problems with his pedals, so he will have a extra challenge for this race. I miss Yuji. I'm interested on what he can do. Everyone, I think the people who's getting on pits won't be able to take another run, so they are settling for these positions. This is Lucas. We'll see what he can do on his last attempt. I think he still can do another lap, but I don't think it's wise. I think better to expand the battery now and then bring it home rather than do 2 half laps. He's really pushing it. Here comes the more technical part of the track. He carries a lot of speed, almost goes a little too wide on exit, misses the apex here, but rides around the curves on the right, prepares for the final 2 flicks, completely rides the curve there, Oh no, he lost the back there. Oh my god, it was a good lap. Maybe not the best, but I would have liked to see it finish. And the flag has fallen. Look, he's stranded there in the middle of the track with a wheel 200 meters ahead, maybe more. Yuji, I think, is completing a lap. This will be his only lap. Let's see what he can do on one shot qualifying. And we have Sines as the pole sitter, followed by Lookbot on the first row. Siberian, Tia Warrior, full field the second. Gaming Fizz, Serial, Joji, who didn't set a competitive time, and Cactus, who was serving his qualifying after an incident on the uh, last race. There has been comments on the Discord that maybe this will be a 50% points race, but we stay as always 50% distance and full points. Warrior has no DRS, uh, and that will be a really challenging race for him. Let's remember that he is currently standing on um, sixth position with 37 points, 3 points behind Cactus, 3 points ahead of Siberian. No, Andy. I've been mixing them up. I just realized I've been mixing Siberianti with Andy, and that's a problem. Andy is not running today, so we have Yuji, Zines, Siberianti, Gaming Fist, Cactus, and Warrior, the top six in the championship. And we are ready to race. This is race start? No, this is warm up. Gaming Fist has been disqualified? That's odd. Everyone is starting with softs, but Cactus, who didn't run qualifying because of his penalty. So we have Sines second in the championship, 1 point after Yuji, who is starting on 7th position. Lucas starts second, and he's the lowest ranked on this race. He's ninth in the championship. Behind him, Siberianti starts third and is third in the championship. Gaming Fizz, who has been disqualified for some reason, we will come back to you with this, uh, is fourth. Shactus, who's starting last, is fifth. Warrior, starting fourth, is sixth in the championship. And Serial is the lowest ranked. He's 12th. All lights are on, and the race is on. We see Cines having a good lead, and Warrior has lost a lot of positions. We see someone spinning. I think it's Yuji. Yuji has spun. It will be interesting to see what happened there. Gaming Fizz is in the race and doing a move for fourth position, and he's spun by Serial. Oh, that's so bad for Gaming Fizz. Ahead we see how Lucas and Cines has built a gap. They are 1.8 seconds ahead, uh, ahead of Siberianti, who has Serial, Warrior, and Shactus for company. Shactus maybe trying a move on Warrior, we'll see. This train is all bunched together. Behind them, Gaming Fizz is 5 seconds behind, and 5 seconds behind Gaming is Joji. And we see Warrior and Serial fighting for the 4th position in that first turn. Serial he sees his exit compromised, and that allows Shactus to overtake him. We'll see, can they keep these positions? They are going 3 abreast on the turn 2, turn 3, and Serial goes wide. He leaves quite behind. And this is a fight between Shactus and Warrior. Ahead, Luke doesn't fall too much behind Cines, but seems to be already out of the arrest zone. Siberianti completely out of range of Luke unless he makes a mistake, which he almost does. He must be careful with that going wide there, because he might suffer a penalty for track limits. We had seen how this has affected the last race in Sao Paulo, where we saw a fight for the lead tampered by these penalties. And Shactus is trying a move on Siberianti. His teammate in Ferrari, Siberianti, goes wide and allows Shactus to go through. This will allow Warrior to get closer to them. Luke has really closed the gap to Cines. As we see, they are stick they stick together. They are Luke is the only one on their range right now. So as this is the third lap already, we'll see how he can use it on this straight. He goes a little wide. I don't think no, it's Warrior the one with problems with the arrest, and he's too far behind Siberianti. We'll see what Luke can do. Warrior will try to overtake Siberianti on the third turn. No, but he set us up exit and makes a run for the fourth turn. We'll see he getting closer, he's getting closer, but not close enough. Although Severianti goes wide, misses the apex, and this will allow Warrior to make a move. Behind, as we were watching this fight, Serial has over. No, yeah, they had a fight with Gaming Fist. I don't know who's in front there. Severianti as is taking very wide corners and missing the apex, and this will allow Warrior to make a move for a fourth place. Not in this. We as we said, a 3 second time penalty for Warrior, but that doesn't matter because he goes for the move. He is in fourth place. Although Severianti fights back and makes. Oh, Serial also has a penalty. Uh, that was where I would love to see the replay from Severianti points of view. Uh, it seems like after the overtake was done, Severianti tapped the back of Warrior and that made him go wide. So maybe that's one for the stewards. And there's someone off. I think that was Shactus. Shactus is off. He was in third and comfortable third place, and he's losing a lot of ground. Maybe he will be overtook by Serial. Here he is, and is almost last, only in front of Joji, who had that first turn. Second straight touch and spun, and Warrior is going for it again. Oh, and we see Severianti can do the same thing right now. Almost spans, lost the rear, and Gaming Fist and Serial both in the pits. Gaming Fist goes first, and Serial just left his box. And the hottest fight here is after Cactus retirement. No, I mean after Cactus spin that has relegated him to fifth place. Now we see Warrior closely matched with Severianti. Let's remember that they were. Luke has a penalty as well, 3 seconds, and let's remember that Wario and Severianti were only a hundredth apart in qualifying. They had almost identical times. And Gaming Fist is going for a move on Juji. Juji is not racing right now. It's a bot racing in his place. And Gaming Fist overtakes him quite easily. In the front, we have Lucas, who's almost already 2 seconds behind Sines. Sines has had an amazing pace this weekend, almost 5 tenths of a second faster during qualifying. He commented on the chat that maybe he could have had pole with medium tires. So Luke is really pushing himself to catch our leader, and Warrior is again under siege by Severianti, who's out of the DRS range this time around. They are 1.3 seconds separated, but probably Severia can't close this gap. Uh, we have uh, three sets of penalties. For Lucas, Siberia goes really wide here. That is not helping his cause. While Warrior is avoiding that curve. He probably doesn't want another 3 second penalty. Lucas is in the pits, I think. Yeah, he's changing his front wing. I didn't realize he had a an incident. And he will go back to the track on fifth place, but with new, fresher tires. Meanwhile, Syria had another penalty, this time that amounts to 6 seconds already, and he's running last but catching Bot Joji quite fast. I don't think he's up for the win this time around though, but if he can manage his race, he can even climb up to fifth. As I was saying this, Siberianti just had a penalty and Sines is out. Sines has made a mistake and went really wide up to the gravel and now has fallen to third place and probably changing his front wing. I don't see any damage, but he will take the chance and make this pit stop. So, uh, we have I think Sines is going to. Oh, this is interesting. Serial is doing a move over Bot Joji. Can he make a stick? He goes. He cuts the corner there and got a little bit too interested. Uh, Keeps the inside, and Bot Joji relents. Although Serial goes wide, that allows. Oh, he cut him off and that allowed Bot Joji to have a better exit. Zero has been blocking. I don't think if Bot Joji had any feelings, I don't think they will be nice to him right now. Meanwhile, in front we have the two Ferraris, and Lucas is very close to Warrior. We have Yellow because Shactus maybe. Shactus has spawned on pit entry. He was the only. Oh, Oh, the both Ferraris were ahead, 1 and 2, but neither of them had pit. So I guess Siberia shows to, and here goes Lucas. Lucas takes the lead. Yeah, that's a really strong overtake by Lucas, but now he will be under. Oh, Warrior has DRS available, but he can use it because the problems we were talking earlier. Uh, oh, so much has happened in these last 2 laps. We will recap. Everyone has pitted, but Shactus had uh, a spin on pit entry as Siberian T has was going into the pits, and as they are both Ferrari drivers, Shactus will have to wait in line. But I guess he attempted to do a. Oh, Warrior has had a penalty again. I think that amounts to 3 seconds right now, and Serial is collecting another 3 second penalty. That makes up to 9. As I was saying, this fight has allowed Siberianti to get really close, and we will see the gap in a minute. Uh, Although Shactus spun, he's yet to pit, I think, and he will come out around Serial. who might challenge him for track position, but as he has so many penalties, I don't think he will be able to keep him behind in the final time standings. Siberianti also has a penalty on that last corner, and Warrior is going to try to take back the lead from Lucas. He sets up a good exit, but as we can see, yes, he has DRS. I don't think Warrior has had a easy race right now, but he's struggling but making gains, and now using the DRS gets closer. We will have a lunch, not close enough. Siberianti meanwhile is still 2 seconds behind but getting closer. Um, uh, this is the more interesting battle, and it's for the lead. I think Shactus is really struggling right now. Gaming Fizz has closed the gap to him quite much. Gaming Fizz runs for Aston, if I'm not mistaken, but for some reason right now he's running for Mercedes, and Warrior does tries on the first turn, but he had to keep the inside. That compromised his exit, and right now I don't think he will be close enough for a lunch on turn third. But he's close right now and using the DRS to get close to Lucas. Shactus still hasn't beat. We catch up with Bot Joji. Hopefully he doesn't make any trouble as my bot did last race, taking out Siberianti. Speaking of which, he's here! He has arrived to the leaders almost. No, I was mistaken. I thought that was Joji. And Lucas have another time penalty. We'll see. Uh, they are the top three are equal on 6 second penalties, all of them. That allows Chaptus after I don't think he has speed yet. Warrior goes for the launch on the inside of turn 3. Doesn't go through. Uh, Lucas, does Lucas have DRS? No, I thought I was wrong. For a second, I thought he had opened DRS, and I was wondering why. Meanwhile, we have Cines racing against Gaming Fizz. It's going through the outside. Oh, they are still fighting, and I think Cines has make it stick. He was all the way to the outside of turn 4, to the inside of turn 7, and now is in 5th place after leading the race with that uh, incredible pace on qualifying. Probably spun on the third sector, lost all that time had gained, and now he's trying to make a comeback. And Warrior is still there, still not close enough. Gaming Fizz maybe will try to make a move on turn 4, but goes wide on the exit of turn 3. Still has DRS, I think, but also the Cines. Shactus is quite as they have catch up with Shactus. Yeah, and Shactus has also catch up with Bot Juji. Serial, meanwhile, in No Man's Land, back in 7th, and now with 12 second penalty. Gaming Pace has dropped back as Sines has catched Shactus DRS, and we'll see Warrior still there, still not close enough, and we'll see what Sines can do on this third turn. Goes through inside, Shactus allows him by, it seems, and oh my god, I can't believe this. Where's Lucas fighting with Warrior? They touch. Zero another penalty. He will be leading the standings and has retired of the session. And we have a yellow and a safety car because Serial, I think, and they both pit, take the chance. Siberianti also does. I think there we saw briefly um, Serial who didn't retire for the season. Here we will see it. He has already been cleared, but probably hit the wall and is out of the race, and safety car is in. And Sines made the gamble, didn't pit, and crossed the line, the safety car 2 line before Lucas, and is second in this race after, although both Lucas and Warrior have fresh tires, and they will take them to the end of the race. So this has been a really strange race after the 10th lap. We have seen many mistakes, and that has proven costly, but also have shaken up the race, and we have now a very close bunch. Sines and Shactus win an enormous advantage as neither of them have penalties, while Warrior and Lucas, both fighting just now for the lead, have both 6-second penalties, as does Siberianti. Gaming Fizz has 3 seconds penalty, and Yuji is a bot who's running under his name. He's a lap down, and I think he will bring a little bit of chaos from time to time with the blue flags, but other of that shouldn't be a factor on this race. I wonder if Shatus beat it finally, because if he did, I didn't realize it. Shatus just beat it under the safety car and has done only one stop. So he's after the after spinning off on pit entry, Shatus chose to stay out, gamble for a safety car that would allow to make him pit without losing positions, because at some point he was if he pitted, he will lost not only 20 seconds but also 2 positions. Safety car in this lap. Also, let's remember that as Chactus had a qualifying ban, basically had to start on the back. He was running with soft tires, and now he has changed to mediums, I think. No, he has changed to soft. So now Warrior is leading, has the control of the pack. Nobody can overtake until the finish line, and Warrior can send it away when he wants, and he does now. Siberianti just had another penalty, and Sines goes for it on the first turn, and he spins. He lost the back, and now he's last, and having to make another comeback yet. Meanwhile, Lucas resumes the fighting with Warrior for the first position. Siverianti and Shactus has overtaken Gaming Fist, and both Ferraris are third and fourth. Meanwhile, Lucas makes the overtake. Warrior will try to regain it, and they touch, and Warrior spins. Oh my god, this will be a long day for the stewards. So, we have Siberian in second place and allows Shactus to go through. Gaming Fist is sensing an opportunity, will try to pick up the scraps. Lucas has already gained more than a second of advantage, and Gaming Fist goes for it on the first turn, and he spins after contact with Siberian Anti. There goes Sines, who had a similar fate, and the last Yuji. Warrior is now 6 seconds behind the leaders. No, 6 seconds, 4 seconds behind Gaming Fist, and nobody is on the arrest range. The Ferraris has had a really good race as they started. After Shactus starting from the back, Siverianti having, I think he was fourth, fifth, and Shactus may try and go for the lead. Yeah, Siverianti started third. Although I didn't realize, uh, actually, Shactus sets the fastest lap, but Shactus and Sinas are the top drivers, the leaders of this race, virtually, as they don't have penalties. We'll see in a minute. As we can see here, Lucas will fall to third place, second after penalties. That would allow Sines to be second only to Shactus. Oh my god, this is a hard race to follow. I will run some numbers and we'll give you an updated standings. As we see that the field has spread out, although Lucas is trying his best to make a gap, he's already 1.2 seconds ahead, out of the arrest range from Shactus, and hopes to keep this position. Sines is already almost overtook Siberian Anti. He has a 9-second time penalty, and Sines is 9.3 seconds behind. So we have battles at a distance. We will follow Shactus on his speed. Sorry guys, I have mixed everything up. I didn't realize I changed to leader. No, Sines is still is ahead actually of Severenanti. It's not theoretical. He is. We'll see. We see that Sines has closed the no, is closing the gap to Severenanti. still not close enough, but uh, but it's getting there. Slowly but surely, is now 2 seconds behind. Let's remember at one point he was 5 or 4 seconds, so he's half that gap, and he's trying to go uh, for that position on track. And Sines has get himself a 3 second time penalty with that uh, track limits violation, and this throws a wrench on my on my calculations. I should have an Excel for this. I tell you. So as it stands, currently Shaktus will be the winner of this race. Lucas will be coming second. Then we will have Sines in third with a virtual 3 seconds of the leader, and then will come. It's it's a virtual fight between Siverianti and Gaming Fist, because Siverianti will end up uh, 18 seconds behind the leader, now 19, and Gaming Fist will be 18 as well. So that's something to keep in mind. And now Sines is in DRS range for to Siverianti. Is getting closer, I think. Oh, Siverianti does a mistake. He's allowing Sines to go through. I don't know what he's doing this. And we have someone in the pits. Is Warrior? Is it Warrior? Lucas! What happened with Lucas? He's stranded there on pit entry and already retired? Oh my god! Now Siberianti tries to get something out of Sinas, but the gap is increasing, and anyway, Siberianti has more penalties than Sinas, so he's not. It's not a real fight for position, but for track position. And this is allowing Gaming Fist to close the gap, I think. Uh, I think Lucas' car has been cleared, but it's it's not nice to see such a fan, a good racer, out of this race. I think it takes away a little bit of the excitement, but now we have Siberia chasing Sinas, still in DRS range, should be able to open it up. Warrior has a penalty as well, although shouldn't affect his standing after that turn 6 spin. He was out of possibilities. Uh, Still we have a bot Joji, so probably should be one place up. As we can see, Sines has already closed the gap with 2 turns to Cactus. Still, he should need between now and the end of the race in 7 types line. Make and has getting away a little bit. Should have had to gain 11 seconds to Cactus overtake him and get 3 seconds in front of him to gain first place. Although we had seen as last race in Sao Paulo how something like that seems only paperwork can go out of the window with a wild spin or crash or some other guy crashing into each other. So we have our leader Cactus, followed by Sines, who's being chased by Siverianti, who allowed Sines to go through on first place in the back straight for some reason. Behind we have Gaming Fist, who's actually, as we were saying, it seems like he's almost in front. He's like 1 second in front. That's oh my god, we have just seen Gaming Fist gain another 3 second time penalty. We have Siberian in trouble. Is a yellow. What's going on with Siberianti? This is interesting. Now Siberianti has to stay in range. He can't allow himself to fall more than 3 seconds behind Gaming Fist, can't allow to make any mistakes, uh, exceeding track limits in order to keep that third place. We have Sines, who's had a 3 second penalty, but he's 6 seconds in front of Gaming Fist. So, he's already on actual second position, and really hard would be to gain enough time to overtake Cactus both on track and on the standings. As we see Siverianti getting closer to Gaming Fist, goes a little too wide, no, really wide, almost spins, still has the benefit of DRS, but Gaming Fist is getting away. This only helps Warrior, but still, he could, if he can make up those almost 13 seconds to Siverianti, overtake him, and as they are equal on penalties, will have the fourth place. As we see Gaming Fist getting away. We still have 3.5 laps before the flag falls on Cactus. He has had a really clean race, not perfect. He had this spin on pit entry, but took a strategic gamble after being excluded from qualifying, and he has played his hand really well, and now has a 9 seconds gap to cruise home. Don't take too many risks, and he will be the winner of this race. Behind we have Sines, who's with including penalties will be 12 seconds behind. Gaming Fist, who's on he's being chased by Siverianti. He will end up. Oh, I mean, no. He will end up as well. Lucas has commented on the chat. He had one thing to do: not to fuck up and take the win, and couldn't manage to do that. I wonder if we can do a live interview with him. Maybe he can get on the Discord. Ask what happened there because I only saw he was out of the race. I thought he had retired after too many. No, that was Silver. I thought I don't know. He had scratched something and was laying there on. Siverianti has a 3 second penalty. That's all his chances away, and I think that allows Warrior to get 4th position. Now Warrior has to close 2 seconds gap. 1-0 Gaming Fist goes wide, and that will allow Siverianti to go through. Can he keep it? Can he keep it? Rise the curve. Yeah, pick me up already. I'm seeing this fight between Gaming Fist. I think he will try to get on the first turn, no, allows Siberian to go wide, carrier too much speed, and I think Siberia will do a comeback. Warrior now is half a tenth. No, now he's in 4th place. He's benefiting of this fight that's only slowing Siberian down, and after penalties, he will be 4th if he can keep this gap. And he's getting close. Oh, Siverianti almost crashes into the back of Gaming Fist, almost goes a little bit wide. But I think Gaming Fist has had this control for now. As long as he doesn't make another mistake on this turn, or in that case, in any turn, he will be keeping this position. This third position, yes. Because he needs to be 3 seconds in front of Warrior. He's currently like 16, and he has to keep Siverianti behind, or even if he's overtaken by Siverianti, he just needs to stay 6 seconds 6 seconds away. We have a yellow because I'm not sure why. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm trying to reach. Oh, and we are already on the last lap. My God. We have seen. I think Gaming Piece is going for it. He goes too wide. This will be allowing Siverianti to take a better exit. Can he keep it in front? Siverianti tries to go for a gap that doesn't exist. Keeps a tight line on the exit that will allow Gaming Piece to gain some space, still keeping the position in front. Shactus crosses the line on 1st place after an excellent race with only one mistake, and not oh almost Cines didn't finish that race, and we'll see this fight between Gaming Fist and Siverianti will be concluded by Gaming Fist winning uh, this podium, and Warrior uh, picks another 3 second penalty just in case. We'll see that he's the last one to finish, only in front of Yuji, Lucas, and Syria, one bot, and two retirements. That was a fun race. What do you guys think? Here we see our podium with Shactus raising the winner's trophy, Sines taking home second place, and Gaming Fist, an Aston driver, just this time running for Mercedes, taking home third. Followed by Siberianti, Warrior, Jojibot, who shouldn't be counted on the final standings, Lucas, and Serial. Thank you guys for joining us today. It has been an amazing race and nice to have you all. And we'll see you next week when we will be racing on the British Grand Prix in Silverstone. See you then. Goodbye.